Okay, members, you are all welcome for this session. We are now live and we are come for the evening session. Today is actually the final day for the trainings. Tomorrow is actually supposed to be the main final, but today is when we are finalizing with the trainings that we started last week. Tomorrow we are going to be having a general discussion on e-learning in schools, e-learning strategy. As a school, when you are wanting to start e-learning, what are the things? In this training, we have been looking at many tools that we have looked at. So starting from when we looked at Zoom, we looked at videos, we looked at presentations, we looked at Google collaboration tools. So we have had a number of sessions that we had last week, and this week we have also looked at Google Classroom. We have looked at YouTube. We have looked at Kolibri today, which we are finalizing. So tomorrow we are going to be putting the entire puzzle together and looking at how do you run the administrative issues. Right now, Edify is actually running a program for e-classes. So we may want to listen from the director of studies online. How does he handle the classes? Make sure that all these things are handling. So we shall be looking at those things tomorrow, where we have what we call challenges and strategies of e-learning, and implementing them and getting your sharing best practices. Then in the afternoon, we shall be concluding, and we should be having our certificates ready at 5. So yes, I think we shall be inviting some members from Edify and from the Christian Honor Association tomorrow to close this training Friday. Yeah. So, and also to get to know what next. Are we having other trainings, or for those who joined us late, maybe you may need to enroll for another if you have not covered most of the things. And also we are going to have a survey. You can be able to give us your thoughts. What have you learned from this session? Where you have still challenges? We shall be very interested to hear from you. So be ready to come tomorrow to add on those thoughts. So tomorrow will be us to put everything together and evaluate this training and conclude it at 5. But for today, we are looking at Kolibri. Today is Thursday. We are looking at Kolibri training, and we have looked at Kolibri. And this special afternoon, we are going to be doing some we are going to do a collaborative Kolibri channel. Practically, I want to encourage the members who have logged in, please be ready to share your screen. If you have logged in with your computer, make sure you have enough data, because we are going to ask you to share your screen. In the morning or in the afternoon at the 6 p.m. session, we gave an assignment. The assignment that we gave was requiring members to go and open up an account on Polyprix Studio. As always, we have very good teachers here who have managed to do the assignment and have been trying to submit some of their responses on Google Classroom. The assignment could be done with a phone, so you should not have that excuse that me, I have a phone, so I could not do anything. We shared a tutorial in the WhatsApp group on how to do the assignment using a phone. Now, if you have not yet done the assignment, you are not yet condemned. You can still do the assignment. We have 3 assignments that we have given you. The first assignment, this one here was assignment 3, but now it has been changed to assignment 1 using Polyprix Studio. Then the second is on installing Kolibri offline and importing your Kolibri channel. So for now, members, we had wanted members to try out this one here of Kolibri, Kolibri Studio, so that they can be able to do this particular work. Yeah, so that is this is what we were supposed to do in the morning. I have here a video, but maybe I can just do a demo because I recorded some video here to give just a recap of that. But maybe let me just use the phone here, just do a small demo to do a small recap on that. Yeah, but yes, so we should be able to do whatever we need to do here on this, even on our phones. In the morning, we never looked at phones a lot, but we should be able to do something in that line. Okay, so right now, this is this is my phone. I hope you can be able to see my phone, all of you. So we normally do this such that members don't feel excluded, those who don't have phones. So we said that you can use Kolibri. We have Kolibri, first of all. Kolibri is a software that is used to build digital libraries. So right now, this is the website of Christian School Owners Association. If you go to elearning.christianschoolowners.association.org, even if you are a learner at home, you can be able to see this. Namato, please make sure you scroll through your images on the phone. You are saying you are not seeing. Maybe you have scrolled to the participants grid and you are seeing the people instead of seeing the presentation. So make sure that you can see what is being displayed. Other members, are you seeing what is on the phone?
Yes, Rogers, we can see.
Okay, thank you. So someone was saying he's not seeing because I think he's not in the right view. So on this website on the Kolibri can be installed on an online server, just like we have softwares like WordPress, Modo, very many other softwares which can run online. So they can be installed online. So for example, if you go to a website of Makerere Muwere, it is an online system for learners which they use to study Makerere University online distance learning. It runs on Modo. It is a PHP software which runs on a server. So Kolibri also can be installed on a server. Like in this case, it is running on a live server. And so in this one on the Christian School Owners Association can be accessed with internet because it is on an online server. But the advantage with this one here is that it can also run offline. If it can run offline, it has an installer, so you can also install it and you access it offline. So that is the main advantage of Kolibri as compared to other e-learning pages. So when you come to this platform, you'll see we have a number of tutorials here about Kolibri. How do you use Kolibri? After today's introduction, I encourage you to go and watch these videos. There's a video, Kolibri as a learner. You can learn how to search materials. This is now the learners user's guide. There's even a PDF here guiding learners on using Kolibri. And it is easy to navigate. It is easy to navigate this Kolibri. And it loads once it has loaded. It is not like these other, if it was a WordPress website, every time you click on a page, it takes time to load. But here, the moment you tap on it like this, it opens. There are some documents here about guiding teachers, parents at home, how to support homeschooling. They are here. I'm using my phone, but things load very fast. That's the advantage with the Kolibri. Things load very fast once they have loaded. So this one is the document showing how which a learner, a parent can use. This is the self-directed learning support for parents and guardians at home. Yeah, so parents are in a dilemma right now. They are the teachers at home. The teachers, the parents, the schools are closed. Yeah, so there's some materials there guiding the parents. We also have video tutorials using Kolibri as a learner, using Kolibri as a coach. After you have installed it on your computer offline, you can be able to learn about the coach tools a coach tool, planning and creating groups. Even here on Kolibri, you can create groups. There is creating and editing groups. The videos are there on this Kolibri channel. We put it there. Planning, creating a lesson, quizzes. You can also create quizzes here. You can do open classes. There are other features which we have not explored today. We are just introducing to you. And also as an admin, how do you set up Kolibri, adding users, user accounts, all those things are here. So you go to the channel here and you learn from the channel. The materials are there, just take your time. Then we have other materials that other teachers are uploading here on the channel. Mr. Ogwal in the morning showed us several other materials, including these ones for the Edify e-classes program. So this is the Kolibri library that we want you to learn how to build, to have it online. Now, if you have to build this Kolibri, these channels here which you are seeing, if you are to create a channel, you need something known as Kolibri Studio. So you will go to your phone and go to Kolibri Studio. The assignment for today was asking us, that was the assignment. The assignment was asking us to just create something known as Kolibri Studio. That was the assignment. We have shared the presentation Mr. Ogwal gave in the morning. Mr. Ogwal has given it here in the WhatsApp group. I hope all of you here in this training are part of these WhatsApp groups. And these materials are also there on Google Classroom. So we have given, Mr. Ogwal has given this presentation on building a Kolibri pad library. It's the presentation we had in the morning. So it has everything about Kolibri, its advantages, countries using it. So if you never attended in the morning, this presentation is available. You can be able to access it, and then you can get all the reference materials. So the assignment was this one here: to create an account on Kolibri Studio, create a channel in your Kolibri Studio, and inside your channel add a PDF, and then that was the assignment. It was a very simple assignment. And so what you were supposed to do is to go to your Google and you type Kolibri Studio. Usually this afternoon session, we want to give a small recap before we go for a breakaway session. So I want you to be very attentive. Members who have just joined, we are going to do this shortly, within like 3 minutes. Let me just do a quick demo. Then we are going to do this in the breakaway sessions. We are going to be doing a collaboration. I'm doing the demo using a phone because most of us are using phones. So we should be able to do this with our phones. So you go to Google and you search for Kolibri Studio. Now, when you go there, if you don't have an account yet, this is, and for me, I'm already logged in. So let me log out. If you don't have an account yet, you create an account. Yeah, so that one, even we have demonstrated in the WhatsApp group. I expect that members have created an account already. Yeah, so if you don't have an account, you come here, you create an account. It doesn't take long. You just fill in here your name, email, and then you choose here, organizing materials. You can select some of these options. You can just select a few of these. Storing here, where there is storing private use material, you can put something like 2 GB, but usually they give 500 MBs for the start, but they can add you more space. Then where do you plan to use Kolibri? You put there Uganda. You just type Uganda, and then from there, for me, I'll choose in 2 countries, but you choose 1 country. How did you hear about us? You put there Edify organization, and then you put Edify Uganda. Edify Uganda team has been actually engaging with the creators of Kolibri, learning equality. They have been having some workshops and training. So when you put Edify Uganda, they'll be able to recognize that Edify Uganda is doing some good work in Uganda regarding Kolibri. So you fill in this page. I'll not create another account because I have many. So after that, you come here and you log in. You now log into your Kolibri account. So that process was okay. Let me by show of hands, members, if you managed to create an account earlier in the assignment we gave you at midday, please, can you try to put up your hand above? Just put up your hand using a feature. Thank you very much, Rose. Thank you, Tinka. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, members. So, members who have not, be encouraged that it is possible. You see, some of us always have that thing. I have failed. The things I've refused, always. And I always feel very bad when someone says he has failed. Yet, the thing is easy to do. So I want to clap for the members there who have managed to create the account. Now, after creating the account, now the members who have put up your hands, just leave your hands up, because I'm going to make sure that I distribute you to the groups where we are going to make only 4 groups, so that each group has some members who have been already created, who have already having the accounts to share with those ones who have not. Yeah, so when you log into this Kolibri on your phone, when you log into the Kolibri on your phone, you click on create channel. You click on create channel. This was the assignment purely. It can be done on a phone. So you come here and say create channel, and then you here the photo I said it is optional. You may leave it. If you have a featured image, you can put it for your channel, and then you put here. Now let us do this in the perspective of assuming we are a school. Let us assume we are a school, or you can use it as maybe a home. You can create a Kolibri channel as a parent, and you put materials, and then you after creating them as a parent, you put materials here, then you import them. You get the token and you import it on the computer under the Breakout Studio. So the learners will be accessing it there offline without internet. So you can create a channel here, and you can call it Rogers' Home, or you can call it whatever you want. So I can say Rogers Home Library, or you can call it a school name. You see, so, and in this channel, or you can call it a particular material channel. Maybe it is going to be, you're having a particular channel on, like Mr. Ogal made a channel on tutorials teaching Office. Then you choose English language here. Okay, so you choose English language. And then after choosing, you put a description. This channel contains some work for learners. The copyright, you can leave your name as the copyright license is public domain, and then you have all these things. So you have that. The channel is done. The channel is done. It is as simple as that. It is simpler than creating a WhatsApp group. Yeah, we created a WhatsApp group the other day, but this one is simpler than creating a WhatsApp group. So after you have done the channel, the thing which we are going to do in the assignment, in the breakaway sessions we are going to have, we are going to collaborate. So what I have been doing here on my phone, the group leader is the one who is going to create this channel. He's going to create the channel like this, only the group leader. Then he is going to add other members. He's going to add other members onto that channel, so that you all drop materials in the same channel. So the group leader will go and click on these things at the top and click on share channel. There's that thing, and then you say share channel. There's an option for share channel, and then you ask members to drop some emails. I want to request for some few members here to drop their emails. Just drop your email in the chat if you're ready. If you are logged into your Kolibri Studio and you're ready to upload something and we see it, you drop your email in the chat there, and I put your email here. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to ask members to type their emails in the chat so that you give them access to this particular channel. So I'm going to put okay, I don't know. Good, I'm seeing, okay, thank you very much. Let me first disable the chat. Those ones are enough for now. I don't want many chats might make me to fail to do a lot of work. So let me get the people here who have put the chat. So I'm seeing Dennis so DK, okay. Make sure you type the email well, Dennis Odeke 04. Dennis Odeke 04 at Gmail. Collaboration is everywhere. It's not only in Google Drive and Gmail, it is also here on Kolibri. So I make sure you can edit here, and then I say send invitation. So Dennis Odeke, I want you to go to your Kolibri Studio. You will be able to see a notification. Henry, are you able to share your screen? I may want to. So I have Henry.
Rogers, why don't you just copy them from the chat and paste?
I'm using a phone, and okay, you want me to just copy from the chat?
Yes, it is better.
No, let me just type very fast, because the chat is totally hidden, and I'm sharing the whatever. So
Hey,
I have
on the keyboard. Okay.
so Henry Seshetto at Gmail. But if I was doing this on the computer, I would just copy and paste. So someone can even use a computer, by the way. I'm not saying that you should use only the phone. Good. So good. So yeah. So I think Wakabi Wile 2 at gmail.com. Okay, so I've sent the invitation. So here it shows me where it shows guest. It means this person here does not have a Kolibri account yet. He has not yet opened a Kolibri Studio. But Henry Seshetto already has an account. Either I typed wrongly his email, or he doesn't have. So he has put his email in the chat, but he has not yet opened up a Kolibri Studio account. So he's being called here a guest, because he doesn't have a Kolibri Studio account. So, but if I put in someone's email like this, and then it automatically reflects the name, Tinker, that means Tinker is perfect. He already has a channel. That's why his name managed to come here. So after doing that, after putting those people there in that, I go back to my channels here. So after doing that, those people should be able to see a notification in their phones. Now, the people that I have added, Henry, let me see Henry. Henry is always not having Henry.
You have muted me. Okay, it's fine. I'm here.
Hey, are you able to share your screen now, or are you able to share your screen now? I want to see. Are you
email?
No, I want you to go to. You go to your Kolibri Studio.
Yeah.
You just go to Kolibri Studio right now, and you share your screen, and I show them when someone sends you an invitation. Okay. Yeah, there's a notification which comes in your inbox, which tells you to do what? To accept the invitation. So I wanted them maybe to see that, and then we can go to the breakaway session. So when you accept, you'll be able to upload something onto the channel collaboratively. You'll be able to upload something there onto the channel that is being created. So you need one, a Kolibri Studio account. Then the DOS or the head teacher can add you to a collaborative channel. And when he adds you there, you can be able to add materials for learners together in that same channel. And then finally, you can be able to get your token. So Henry, are you able to share your screen now?
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead.
Henry, you cannot see your screen.
He has not yet started. I think it's just starting. Okay, have you already accepted?
Yeah, I accepted it from the email. It's just here.
No, first go back to your Kolibri Studio.
Okay.
Even if you don't go to email, you try to refresh.
Okay.
Refresh your window.
So that's here.
Yeah. So members, are you seeing this one? There is also one. Are you seeing this other side where there is channels up here? Then there is also this Rogers Mukaira has invited you to. So you click on accept. That's what will happen when the group leader puts your email. You will see that notification on your end. Then when you do that, you'll be able to see the channel down here. So Henry, can you be able to drop there? You open it. Open it now. Open that Rogers Home Library. So this is what you are going to do in the group work. The group leader creates the channel very fast, adds your email, you accept invitation, you upload something, and you give us a token. You come back. I will be wanting tokens as we come back to harmonize. I will be wanting tokens. The tokens, I'm going to import them here to the offline library that we made in the morning, and all of us will be happy that we have collaborated and created content together. So you need to have a Kolibri channel. So as Henry is putting, even me, I can be adding something here on my channel. Yeah, so you should be able to put that, and then I should also be able to put materials. You create a topic, you add something, and this person who is the leader can be able to organize and make sure that everything is fine. Okay, so as Henry is doing that, I'm setting up the breakaway sessions. We are 66. We are only going to have a few breakaway sessions because I want us to be able to do this quickly, and then we come back here to harmonize. Okay, so those of you who have been okay. Yeah, the members who have Kolibri accounts, please first put up your hands again. Put up your hands. If you have Kolibri account, you already opened one in the morning, just put up your hand. I'm assigning here. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay. Meanwhile, okay. So Henry, you can be talking. Have you managed to upload something?
Yeah, it is already here. ICT by Henry.
Mm.
And I've added, let's say, didn't upload.
Now, after adding,
let me upload some files.
After adding, you do. After adding, you do publish the channel and get a token. You show us that. After adding, you should see an option for publishing the channel. After adding, you should be able to see an option for publishing the channel, and you should be able to see an option for publishing the channel and doing what? And getting the token. Are you able to locate the token? Now, if you see that red thing, means you have missed out some information, especially the language. Never leave out the language and also the copyright. If you leave it out, it will bring those mistakes there. So always make sure that you don't leave out that. Okay, now
one incomplete.
Okay, so Mr. Dennis and Dennis,
Yes.
be in room 1. I have Mr. Ogwal Isaac will be in room 2. Dennis and Moses, Dennis and Moses, you'll be in room 1. Then Ogwal in room 2, then Henry in room 3. Okay, so we are opening the breakout sessions right now. So Henry.
Yes.
Can you show us how we get that's how you publish? Probably you have not been talking. You have been doing things alone. And I was not looking at your screen. So you click on refresh there. So after putting something, and it's always good to always now, your file, you called it modified. So it's good the file to be called a good name so that learners can know what it is inside there. Now click in the corner there. Click in the corner on the other 3 dots. And then click on get token. Yeah. So that is the token that I will need after the breakaway sessions. And I will be importing it here offline. So you can get it from there, or you can also go, first click on close. First click on close. You can also get it from the home page. You click on the other menu, the other dots, the bars at the beginning, the 3 bars. The 3 bars at the beginning. Click on channels. Click on channels. You can also get the token from, click on channels. You can also get the token from there. From the channels, you click on those 3 dots there, and then you click on get token, copy channel token. Okay. So I've assigned some members. The rest of the members, please, you choose a group where you can go. So I'm going to open all the rooms right now. We are having 15 minutes to come back here and we harmonize this discussion and we wind up today's session. So other members, please click on where there is breakaway session and you go to that particular breakaway session where you can go. Make sure you go to a breakaway session. The group leader, you can get a group leader or one of the members can share a screen and then you create a collaborative channel and add materials inside that. We are using Kolibri Studio right now. Yeah, let us do that and we shall be back here to harmonize. So choose a channel, click on the breakaway button and then you choose a channel, you choose a group to go to. 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 Choose one of the groups to go to. Okay, so we are in breakaway sessions right now. We are in breakaway sessions right now.
Digital library. Yeah. Then we select the language and others. Go to language. English. You type English. Just type EL. Is it this one? British English also can work. Okay.
Rogers, we are not in any class. We tried to join room 1 and we bounced back again to you.
Yes, if you are not in any room, are you able to see a button which has the word Breakaway Sessions? You should be able to click on it and then you pray. Let me try to put you in room 3. There are some members here who are stuck here. Try to click on that button which has, try to find a room where you can go, click on Breakaway Sessions button and you join a room. We are having discussions happening now. Members here, Dennis, Francis, find where to go, find a room.
My data had run out. I'm just rejoining. I don't know.
I'm sending you to room 1. Sending you to room 1.
I'm seeing room 2 here.
You click on that and you go there.
I'm seeing on screen room 2.
Yes, you say join and you go there. Some of you are failing to go to a room.
This one I had to upload, and this
Okay, members, welcome back. Welcome back from that session. I hope the members managed to get the create a channel, and you managed to upload content collaboratively into that particular channel. Yeah, that was the assignment. That was the task that we had. Just like we learned how to collaborate on Google Drive, you can also collaborate on Kolibri. The advantage of Kolibri is that you're creating material which is going to be accessed offline, whereas with Google Drive, you're creating material which is going to be used offline. Okay, so our time is really spent. I'm going to ask each of the groups to share with me their token or the channel which they have created. And then we are going to be importing it here onto the local Kolibri. Now, you first pay attention here. In the morning, we shared how to download and install Kolibri. Kolibri can be downloaded and installed after you have created your channel the way we have done in our channels there. You can come to the internet now. What we have been doing there has been what the school does. The school creates a channel. It adds the teachers to that channel. The teachers upload their materials for their subjects. Then after that, the parents are supposed to do this. They are supposed to download Kolibri. Kolibri is got from the website of Learning Equality. So just the other time we were searching for Breakaway Studio, but this time we just search for Kolibri. So when you search for Kolibri, you come to this page and you download. So once you download this, it is going to download something. In the morning, we downloaded it, and then you install it. After installing it, it is going to create an icon like this one. I think you are seeing this icon here on my desktop. Yeah, so this one here is an icon, Kolibri. It is up here. Let me use annotation tools. I hope you can see where my icon is. So this is you encourage the parents, those who have a computer at home, or even at your school. If it is a school library, you install Kolibri and then you open it. So once you open it, you can now import your channels. So now this is the one on my computer, even if I don't have internet. This one is now on my computer, finished installing. So I'm going to log in as an admin with the username I used when I was installing and the password which I used when I was installing, and then I sign in. So I've signed in. Now I want each of the groups to tell me their tokens. I click on import. If I want to import your token, I click on import. And then from there, I'll say Breakaway Studio online. Now I want to pull all the materials my teachers have prepared in the other collaborative Kolibri drive, which they have been creating in the Breakaway Sessions. Those are my teachers. And now for me, I'm the parent here. I want to install these materials so that my learners can read at home. So group number one. Let me start from Mr. Emorut. I think Mr. Emorut, which group were you?
Was group 3.
Hey. Mr. Emorut,
Yes, I'm not seeing your screen.
You check your phone. Other passing. Mr. Emorut. Mr. Emorut, okay, let me go to Mr. Ogwal.
Scroll back to default page.
Mr. Ogwal? Okay, these people are here. They were not co-hosts. I think they could not speak. I'm making them co-hosts again. Ogwal.
Mr. Rogers.
Ogwal. Ogwal and okay, I think they are there. Okay, Mr. Ogwal. Mr. Henry.
Yes, please.
What was your token?
Can I read? I read it for you.
Yes.
It is
This
MI.
token. M.
It is MI. LI.
LI.
Z.
Z.
Then you put an hyphen.
Dash.
JI.
JI.
MIB.
MIB. I hope you published it. So once I put in, so that token you can send it to the parents and tell them, please.
In the group also.
You tell them that just import that token into your Kolibri on your computers and you'll get materials from. You see, your group was called Group 3 Online Library. Thank you very much. And you see what the members have managed to upload. I don't know who uploaded P1, who uploaded P6, who uploaded. Was it by one person or different people managed to upload? Different people. Okay, that is very good. That is very good. Group 3, you deserve. I think those group members should be the first people to get certificates tomorrow for being very good participants. 127 MBs here, it shows down here. So I can click on import. Now these ones are coming from your Kolibri channel and they are coming on my computer offline. Even if I switch off internet, I will remain with them here. I'll be able to access them accordingly. Mr. Ogwal or any member from that group? Okay, Mr. Dennis or Mario?
Yes, we created one, but we hadn't reached the point of collaboration. We were going there, but time caught us. Our channel token is DO. Let me send you in the chat. Our channel token is.
Rogers, can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
Let Rogers check in the chat.
I think he's stuck.
Yeah, he has gone.
So I am the temporal admin.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to challenges. I don't know where exactly Rogers was, on which channel he was adding.
He was putting on his laptop actually, or in his computer.
Hey.
Yeah, he was exporting.
Okay, so
importing.
He was importing. So I also import.
Yeah, importing. Sorry.
If you have one on your PC, you can import as you share your screen.
I don't have any actually.
I also don't, but I'm going to log into the one at Naksu.
I have. Let me import.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Are you logged in? You first
Mr.
sign in.
Ogwal,
Yes,
Mr.
please.
Ogwal,
Yeah.
you have it on the laptop. You
Yes,
help
let
us
me do it, please.
share.
Okay. Okay. I hope members can see my screen.
Yes, please.
Okay, so when you are on your offline platform, so you just go to device. If you are logged in, you come to device, you click. So when you click, you will be taken to this particular screen. Then there is this button here for importing. So you click. What we see on my screen, these are the channels that I already have on my offline platform. So I want to add our channels. I'll just click on import. Yes, since we are getting it from Kolibri online, we shall leave this option here selected, then we go to continue. So we wait for it to load. As you can see here, they're telling us it is loading channels. So let's try to wait for that to take place. Network is becoming stubborn, but I'm sure it is going to load. And then
Yeah, it's going to load.
Yeah, so once we get this screen, on top here, they will show you are importing from Polyprix Studio. So if it is from the studio, you have to work with this button for import with token. So we click on that button, import with token. Then here we have to type in that token that we obtained from our channel. So I had copied it, I will just paste without editing anything. Then I come here and click on the continue button so that we start on the process of importing those channels. Here they will show you the studio is trying to get those channel listings generated. And once they're generated, they will show you the channel name. This is the channel that we created. Then we had only 2 resources. Finally, Mr. Tinker succeeded with uploading. Then this is the size of the resources. So if we want all the resources, we select on this, we check on this box and we shall have all selected. If you want on a particular resource, you can just go to that resource and check it. So we want all, and then from there, you'll come and click on this import button. So when you click on the import button, they will show you that importing of that channel data is in progress. They also show you that person who is importing that particular channel, and also how big that channel is. So here you have to really be patient. If the resources are big, then you also need to really wait for that time. If you have selected a channel which has too many contents, then you also need some good amount of data or internet on your device that you're using for accessing these resources. So let's wait. Yeah, once the resource has been imported successfully, they will show you. And here, this one is to notify you that it has finished and you are successful. Then click on this clear, completed, so that we remove that task. Now we have that task of going back to the channels. So we shall click on that link to take us to that to the different channels that we have. So we look for the name of that particular channel that we have imported. And here is the channel, Room 2 Digital Library. So this means that at the moment you can access these resources without the need for any internet. If you want to view the channels in order, just like we saw from the other platform for Naxu, you just go to these buttons and click on Learn, and you'll be taken to the platform. So here are the different channels that I have offline. So we are utilizing the resources offline without any internet. And here we also have that channel added as well. So in case we want to add another channel, you just go to those three buttons, then you come and click on this option for device. So when you click, then it should take us, and we select this option for import. Maybe I can also add one more channel that is there. We click continue, and then we wait for it to load. Let me try to check on the chart. I get one of the tokens. Let someone paste that. Okay, I've seen this one from Dennis. Let me copy it. Okay, I'm trying to wait so that we have also a different channel also added, and we see this possibility. Once the channel is imported successfully, no need for internet. However, this Kolibri opens with the help of that browser that you are using, which does not necessarily mean that you're using internet. So I'm going to click on import with token, and then I paste this token. I click on the continue button. We wait for the channel listings to get generated. It is generating the channel listings. Yes, so these people had one resource, and that is the size of the resource. They also had a topic in that channel. Their channel is known as Group 1. So we want the resource to be imported. We select and we click on import. These resources will be available on my offline platform, not that one of Naxu. So this is done. I clear, and then I can say go back to channels. Let's view if we have that Group 1 channel also added on this platform. Okay, we scroll. Here it is. So here is the channel. To check, we can just click, and they will show you the resource inside. Let me click so that the group members can confirm that this is really the resource they uploaded. So here they show you teacher aid. I will not download this. Teacher training by author is Dennis, and they say the license is public domain. I can download this and I use it in my class or in my lesson, or I add it also somewhere else. I will not wait for it. So members, that's how you can have those resources added onto your platform. But the procedures are clear. You have to make sure that you have that Kolibri channel. Then you upload those resources onto that Breakaway Studio channel, and then you import with the help of the token, just as we have done in those groups that we have been assigned. So on my screen, as we wait for
yes, Mr. Gwal.
Yes,
I think
you're back.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming in. And by the way, this was also to the teachers, as we shall be discussing tomorrow, the challenges and strategies for e-learning. If you're having Zoom sessions, don't just put one teacher to be alone in a Zoom class. A teacher can easily jump off, and then maybe something here, I have my router in power. When power goes off, my network breaks. So I have to find a way of tethering with the phone, but my router is normally stable. So what we have been doing in the e-learning project with the students, we have a teacher who is having the Zoom. Then we have someone known as an admin who is always supposed to be there. And that admin should have a copy of the presentation of the teacher. In case the teacher's power goes off, there are 100 learners on call. The admin can find a way and say, okay, the teacher was here, continue copying these notes. The teacher is coming back, or he tells them, at least he finds a way of occupying them. But the teacher reconnects after like 5 minutes, they have done, and the lesson continues. So we are going to be discussing those strategies and some of those eventualities. And also we have, for us, we have 3 levels. We have the teacher, the admin, and the super admin who can log into any class in case of anything. So we are going to be discussing the issue, the administrative part of running e-learning lessons. After we have learned the tools, we have finished our syllabus for this training of 2 weeks with Kolibri. Kolibri has been the last topic. And tomorrow we are going to be putting the puzzle together and look at how all these things can work together and how you can be able to run e-learning in your school before we shall be concluding in the afternoon and giving the members. So members, that is all for today. We can get some few questions. We can respond to other questions tomorrow. We shall be discussing as we discuss the challenges and strategies in the morning. And then in the afternoon, at 5, we shall be closing the training. Yeah, so let us hear from Charlotte Nagawa.
Thank you very much. I have a question about, I tried downloading the Kolibri software on the computer. The computer is yes, okay, on the computer. So after I had finished the installation, it had finished downloading. It requested for a download of another software which is called Python. I don't know, is it supposed to ask for that? Is it a secure?
Yes. This Kolibri runs on Python. It was made using Python. There are some softwares which run also on local computer, local host, which you require some software called WAMP. Others require using what, but this one here requires Python. So when you are installing, you allow it to install Python automatically, and it proceeds.
Okay, thank you.
Another question, Peter?
Yes. Thank you, Rogers. Now, my question is, we have been importing with tokens. Suppose I don't have those tokens now.
Okay, now the tokens will be provided by the people who created the channel. In this case, the school will send the tokens to the parents and tell them these are the tokens with homeschooling materials. All you have to do is install Kolibri on your computers and import all these materials. So the school should give the tokens. But we have some other content which is in the public digital library, which doesn't require tokens. When you click on import, there are 2 options. There's an option of import from Polyprix Studio Digital Library Online. That's where you're going to get all the other packages of which I was telling you, Bongo, of Khan Academy, of those other generic materials which are made global, which are available in the library. Those ones you just see the listing and you select and you import without a token. But this one, which Ogwal has made, you must get a token from Ogwal. Like on the channel of Nakshu, we have the channel of Jesus is Great. It was made by the Ogwal team. I asked him for a token and he gave me the token and I imported it so that the rest of us can use. So you need to have a token from the person who made the channel that you want to import.
Thank you.
But there are also other things like seeding and others. Those ones are advanced things you start using, you learn other things as we move. Esegu? Namirembe?
Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. I wanted to clarify, I also did download Python on my Windows 7, and I wanted to know, is it normal for the Kolibri to take over an hour trying to start? Because I've been having a notification for the last hour, Kolibri is starting, please wait.
You try to restart your machine. It may also depend on, sometimes there could be another, if you have a software like Skype or some other software which may be conflicting, that one is just, but you try to restart your machine again, and then you open the Kolibri icon, which is on your desktop, and then it's whether it can start in a short time.
Additionally, when you're installing that Kolibri, you may also need to disable the antivirus if you have it on your PC. Yes, it doesn't mean that the application you're installing is infected. So that antivirus can also make it fail to run.
You can first disable it, then after installing, you enable it later, I think.
Exactly.
Anatoly? Esegu?
Yes, please. Good evening.
Good evening.
I downloaded Kolibri today in my phone. Now, when I was trying to install it, they was trying to inform me that, asking me other ways of opening it. For example, open using Google Chrome, open using, I don't know whether there is any recommended way of opening it, or my phone does not have a specific app for installing it. And then the other one,
wait, are you talking about a phone or a computer? What were you using?
To the Kolibri phone.
You're using a phone?
Yes, I'm using a phone.
On a phone,
Did
you
you
don't
download the one for Android?
There's nothing for Android. On a phone, you don't install Kolibri. On a phone, you just use, and if you have to use, you open in a browser like if we have Kolibri, which is online, or Kolibri Studio, or if you want to use the Kolibri on Nakshi website, or to use the Kolibri on Unita. On a phone, you don't install Kolibri. On a phone, you just use, like the parents and learners, even you can use the Kolibri whatever library of Christian schools using your phone. You just go and access materials. On a phone, you don't install Kolibri there. You just
I also think it is always
Kolibri.
cheaper to visit the online site on phone, because the phone will help you keep the cache so the page will not over reload and you'll not have any distractions.
Then when I went to Kolibri Studio, when I was creating my account, later on it asked me to get an activation link. When I requested for it, it has sent me now an activation link through my Gmail account. What am I supposed to do next with that activation link?
You click on it, then it will open the other page of signing in and registering. And then you put in your username and the password you used to create the account.
Okay.
Let us hear from chemistry. Someone called chemistry. You should be renaming
Chemistry
your
has had her or his hand up the whole time, even during the breakout session.
Anatoly
finished.
Okay, I've lowered all hands. Yeah, so members, I think we are through. We have overshot by 30 minutes. This time we should do, Dennis, do you have anything regarding tomorrow? I think other things we need to harmonize a bit, the facilitators and Edify team. And we plan for tomorrow on how we are going to wind up with this training. And we also see when are we starting the next phase, such that we can see there could be some members here who have been very busy. They registered, but they are very busy in their classes. So they fail to even, when they come back, they come when they are too tired, they fail to do their assignments. Yeah, so many people registered, 900 plus registered for this training, but right now we are only 44 on the call. Other people, they just registered, maybe they had some interest, but they have many other struggles in life, which are making them to fail to be in this. Yeah, but I think Edify had already told us that we are planning to have some other phase, but we are going to first summarize and see when we are kicking off on that one. But we need to also get feedback from this one. make sure that in the next one we see where we can improve so that these trainings can benefit more members. Yeah, so members, tomorrow we want to request, we are going to give out a form, a survey form, where we want you to fill in and tell us which sessions you've learned, where you need us to add on, which other sessions maybe you want us to add on, and other things, such that in the next trainings we can give something better to those members. So we shall be having the form, and we are going to share it this evening. You fill in, and then tomorrow we shall be winding up with our trainings. Yeah, so Mr. Dennis, if you have anything, you can communicate now, and then we get someone to give us a closing prayer and we end.
Okay, thank you, Rogers. I do request that you and your team remain behind. Take him. You and your team you and your team remain behind so that we can discuss the next phase. But for the members, thank you so much for persevering up to now. I see only 44 people remaining, including us. But you've done a great job, and
Thank you.
your schools will be so proud of all of you.
Yeah.
The next step, we are going to discuss strategies. How can we implement all of these things that we've been taught? How can we put it in our schools? How can we run our own online classes? Right now, Edify is helping us to educate our children. But it is really supposed to be the schools who are supposed to do this. Our class, Edify online class, is a demo class. So the idea is we train you and then you go and start it at your school. Okay, so after here, we shall be on standby. Whoever needs to get started with online classes, we shall be there to come and help you get started. But for now, let us wait. Let us come tomorrow in big number and we discuss strategies. How can we do this? We ask questions. If you want to understand something, how these things are done, you come and ask. We talk about it tomorrow. So thank you so much for staying for 1.5 hours again. We are really, really proud of you, and we are grateful for sparing time to learn. Your children and parents are going to really benefit a lot from this. Thank you.
Dennis, you received the sent you a link to our group.
Good evening, Brother Rogers.
Okay, members, Dennis.
Yes.
I'm requesting that we are going to end this meeting. Then we can rejoin the co-hosts here, the facilitators. If you see yourself, you're a co-host, you can rejoin. We can discuss for a few minutes. Then other things we shall take on from there. Yes, so I want to get someone to pray for us and then we end this meeting. We can rejoin using this assembly. Shall enable waiting room. Yes.
Okay. I think let's have a closing prayer. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for the wonderful sessions we've had today about Kolibri and the sessions we've had for the previous days. Thank you for our facilitators. Thank you for the participants. Thank you for the internet and time. And Father, we pray that these things that we have learned will stick to us, that we teach others as well. For in Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
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 Yeah, so Moses, you can stop the meeting for all.